Plebby16.
Okay, Mr. YouTube, before, come on. What did we say as I was skirting my fat ass to get downstairs? What did you say?
Trials of Cold Steel 4 Limited Edition?
What did you call out to me in the air? Wow! Here's a cool edition, Neo! So, Legend of Heroes, Trails of Cold Steel. Now, the Frontline Edition Day 1 is $59.99. So, you're a base price Frontline Edition buyer, $59.99. There's your Day 1 price.
Alright.
Where are we at? Trails of Cold Steel 4 Limited Edition. This comes to us from NIS America. NIS America. No, not Aniplex. Calm down. It's okay. Relax.
NIS is the Aniplex of games.
Sometimes. Also, yes. So, let's take a look at what we got here. You've got your collector's box. You've got your Twilight Resonant 1-disc soundtrack. I like how they're specific about that.
Yeah.
One disc.
Well, at least it's a physical soundtrack.
It is a physical soundtrack because in the Frontline Edition, to my knowledge, I'm sure they'll correct me in the comments if I'm wrong, but I don't think I am. In the Frontline Edition, you get a digital soundtrack, as well as a soft cover art book.
Oh.
So
we have to upgrade for a physical soundtrack and a hardcover art book.
Think of the limited edition as being like the upgraded edition. Instead of a digital soundtrack, you get a physical soundtrack. Instead of a soft cover art, instead of a soft, flaccid art book, you get a stiff, hard, long dong art book.
Okay.
You get a Ashen Awakener steelbook, which pretty fucking cool. So we're gonna take a look at that right now.
Yeah, it's a pretty good steelbook.
It's pretty fucking cool. You get 7 art cards, and you get Daybreak, the cloth poster. Pretty neat. Some pretty cool stuff in this edition. I'm not sure how you and I are going to value this, just because I am concerned that, we value the soundtrack and we value the art book, but how differently are we going to value them now being physical and now being hardcover?
Like, would you give $10 total for that upgrade? Like, for it being hardcover and physical soundtrack, would you give $10 total?
Would I go from $59.99 to $69.99? Yes.
Okay.
Especially if I'm a collector and I like to be able to, I want to bring the art book with me, and I don't want to feel like it's going to get fucking destroyed in transport. Yeah. That's when I like to have a hardcover art book.
Those 2 books there, right? That one is...
It's the same thing.
It's the same thing.
Okay.
Yep.
So it is a full color hardcover art book.
And you're getting the steelbook in this.
Yep.
That's a good $10 steelbook.
Yeah, it's a cool steelbook. So that's going to put me right up to that $79.99 price point. I like the fact that I have the physical CD, so if I want to bring it on a long drive, I have that with me.
Yeah. And you look at the art cards and the poster, would you give $10 for all that?
I'd give more than that. Cloth posters are not cheap, and that is a really nice cloth poster.
So is that like that Motley Crue one?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's going to be that size, but it's definitely I would say it's maybe half the size of a normal wall scroll. I can't really get too specific.
More than $10?
Let's see if we have some specifics on the size. They don't give me any specifics on the size. But I am not a $10 on the 2. No, I am more 15 to 20 minimum.
So does that put you at like $99.99 for this?
Honestly, that price point, that $99.99 to $109.99 is the price point that I expect this to be at, and the price point that as a buyer I would want to get this for.
So you give it so it's $60. So for an extra $40, if you were to go to $99.99 here,
you get a cool cloth poster. Provided the quality is there. Everything we say is always provided the quality is there.
Okay, so let's say it's a cool cloth poster.
I really like that steelbook. That's a cool steelbook and a really nice display piece for the collection.
Upgrades to the soundtrack.
Physical soundtrack and a hardcover art book.
Which does look like it's full color and very nice.
Let's just think about it like this. 10, 10, 10, 10. Easy. And that's... not even figuring anything else in if you want to put some value on the box, if you want to put some value on the fact that you do have a limited edition, if you want to put some value, on anything like that, that's your choice. We don't really value a lot of that, but I know some people
I do like that you get quality physical items in this. You don't, sometimes they give you these collector's edition, it's like digital this, digital that, and they try to pass it off. And
in-game download.
Yeah. Or like a 1-month subscription to their random fan service site.
Marvel comic service shit.
So This is I like this collector's edition or limited edition. I like the items in it.
Yeah.
99 is the max price.
$99.99 is what you should see for this.
That's the maximum I'm going to go. 89 would be really nice here. But, you know, if it was a regular poster, I'd say 89. If it was just a paper poster.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. And I wouldn't value it like I do.
That's why I feel like if you did go up to 99 here with that cloth poster, assuming that's a high-quality cloth poster.
Yeah, well, yeah.
If you did shell out the 99 for this, I feel like you could be okay.
Ready for the price reveal?
I am.
All right.
$99.99.
That's what I expect to see. Honestly, when I saw that price and I looked at what was in it, I'm like, yeah, this is fine.
Yeah.
It didn't have me going, yay, amazing value, but it also didn't have me going, God, this is a fucking ripoff.
Yeah, 89 would have been a really great value.
You know, like, sometimes you look at things and you're like, fuck, that's a ripoff. But then sometimes you look at things and you're like, I would pay that. You know, I don't hate that.
No,
you got a reverse cover insert. You got your little box. That's nice. So we got here. We got Twilight Residency soundtrack.
I'm a fan in limited and collector's editions. I'm a fan of of physical items.
Yeah.
So I like that. And that's a cool art book, full color.
Yeah, I like it a lot.
We like that.
And I really like this.
That's a great steelbook.
It is a banger, dude. You got some art cards here. Put those in a nice frame and display them. This, I feel like, is your big seller.
Yeah, if that's a cool poster and that is cloth and it's really neat, I think you could be okay with it.
Yeah, I don't think you
99's fine here.
Yeah.
It's fine. Yeah. It's not like some amazing, crazy value, but it's certainly not a ripoff.
Yeah.
It's a good quality package at a fair, reasonable price.
Yeah.
If you are looking at this and you are thinking about getting this, I think you can put your pre-order in. I think you can be happy with this.
Yeah, I think you and I have looked at collector's editions in the past where we just both kind of look at each other like, what the fuck were they smoking?
Yeah.
But then, you know, like this one, like you see it come through the pipe and you see the price, they recommend, they asked for it in the comments. And I went and I checked it out and I'm like, would I be willing to give an extra $40 for this stuff? 10, 10, 10, and 10. Would I give? Here's the thing: like, you go into any game store, right, and go try to buy like a Final Fantasy game soundtrack, just like the one disc soundtrack from Final Fantasy 9. Go try to buy that for $10. Yeah. I think it was 15 or 20 or 25.
Yeah.
Go try to buy a fucking one disc soundtrack for any video game worth its salt for $10 or less. So, like, our pricing, I feel like the prices that we assign to these things are super conservative sometimes.
They are conservative because I expect that, you know, when you're upgrading and you're giving the money, you should be treated well.
I do not be
treated well.
I do not disagree with you at all.
As a top-tier customer.
Yeah, I don't disagree with you at all. If I'm giving you $100 for your game, what are you giving to me to make me really feel like the buyer? Like, hey, you know, like, this was amazing. This was awesome. And like I said, cloth poster, physical soundtrack, hardcover art book, beautiful steelbook, collector's box if you value that, and art cards for an extra $40. I don't think that's a horrible value. I don't think it's value of the year. I don't think it's going to win a Boomy Award for being terrible, but I also don't think it's going to be, like our vote for the top 3 collector's editions.
No, but it's very fair.
It is fair.
Like I said, if you were thinking, hey, I want to do 60 on this, I want this day one, but should I upgrade to this? I think the answer is yes.
I think you're okay here. I agree with you.
Absolutely.
I want to know what the plebs are thinking about the Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel 4, the limited edition. We took a look at the PS4 version, and there's also a version for the Switch. Same price. We want to know your thoughts down in the comments. Like the video if you enjoyed the breakdown, discussion, value assessment. And we'll see you damn plebeians right here next time for more content like this.
You're welcome.
GG, plebs.